Hello and welcome back to the biotech playthrough of the Elves. So, we have not played this in a very long time. I think the last time we played this, we were trying a different editing format. I don't know if that really works for me, so I'm going to go back to the way that I have been doing things. So, if you're watching through on this playlist, there's probably about a year gap between the last time I played this particular playthrough. But I am kind of interested in getting back into it. You're probably going to see quite a jump in narration style. I tried to do more of a record a big long thing, chop it up, and narrate over the top. I'm not very good at that. Maybe I'll get better at it in the future, but that's kind of not where I'm at right now with my current skill set, I guess you could say. Um, so we're hopping back into this playthrough. It looks like we have. I'm trying to remember because again, this is like almost what 6 months, 8 months since I did the last playthrough. I think it was in the winter. So I am looking like we're getting some Devil Strand up and running here. We are the elves, so there was a focus on the bio needs. Ooh, hello, what is this? RimHood mod. Okay, I got some mods turned on. Um, anyway, we were playing as an elvish people, so we're good at planting, bad at mining. We meet a certain characteristics and traits. Hopefully, we can end up having kids because I want to kind of do that in a playthrough. The biggest thing is we have high complexity and our hunger rate is 225%. So we are eating more than double what normal pawns would be at the um, for the size of town we have. So we need to grow a lot of food and we need to kind of keep on top of it. We are getting some. If we look at our needs, okay, how do I make that go away? That's gonna get super annoying. Okay, so we have some needs. All right, trees wrecked gives us a negative. Well, I think it starts at a -20, but we had to chop some trees out of the way. Hopefully, in the future, that won't be a problem. But initially, we had some trees we had to chop out of the way. We do have an anima tree here, so that's kind of nice. I think it is close enough to our base to justify trying to utilize that if we get an opportunity. But yeah, let's just keep on moving along. We have a lot of work to do to get effectively up and running. We do have a decent sized trap set up here. We did lose a colonist last time. I do remember. I'm pretty sure he was our doctor too, which is quite unfortunate. Does anybody have any medical skill? No, not really. I mean, four, but that's not much. All right, well, here's to hoping we never get sick. This guy needs a fueled stove. Looks like we did start filling in a floor over here. It's interesting because I've learned to play a little bit different since I was in this map, so it's not exactly laid out the way I would probably lay out my base, but it's a good starter base, I guess. I really don't want to get into the chopping of trees any more than I have to because it's going to make our people very angry. So I kind of want to recover that at this point. And I guess that's why we are growing the fiber corn here because that will give us wood without having to chop trees. We are going to chop some trees here just to clear out the farmland, but that's okay. I can live with this. All right, this does not need to be outside. Well, there are forests. And that needs to be in a religious building, which we do not currently have. I think at one time this was our building for that. All right, so what do we want to do here? Well, I'd like to fill in this door so that they funnel through here as they come in. I'd also like to cook a little better than I currently do. Let's look here at the bills, and we want to do simple meals. I think that's fine for now. I don't think we need to get too fancy with anything at the moment. We're kind of iffy as it is. We do have a fair amount of slag chunks that don't need to be where they are. All right, where are the people that we're visiting? Were people visiting, or was it just a bunch of animals on the map? I think we have to be careful about killing animals too. Like wildlife is. Uh-oh. We got some blight. Chop all blight. Well, it looks like they're gonna go to sleep instead. So I think we actually need to put plant cut at a higher priority than plant grow so that they focus on chopping. Marta does have this Granland tree, which, to be honest, the little bit I played with it, I'm not a huge fan. I think it requires a huge time investment for very little benefit overall. I'm kind of not a fan at all. All right. Is there any way I can re-indicate to cut all blight? Because there's definitely some that did not get picked the first time around. And of course, there's more blight, so let's go do that. Come on, get all the blight. Come on. There's one more piece of blight. Let's just cut it and be done. All right, that should be all the blight. We should be able to regrow from here. Here, building. Ah, we're building these traps over here. All right, we are training our dogs. Let's take a look at our animal situation. So we have a male and a female, which means we do have a breeding pair. Got some husky puppies here. An 8-year-old child. She's a Yitikeen. I do not... Nope. No, thank you. I will pass. All right, we do have some research being done. Some good intellectual skill here. We really need to get the stove fueled more than anything. Just because those meals are going to be more efficient than just eating raw rice. All right, some berries on the very edge of the map. That's not dangerous at all. Oh, and you have to walk past a panther to get it. Cool. Yeah, there's no risk involved there. The other downside is we're training animals, so we have to feed and train them as well. It's not just our own people. What's going on with you? Why are you so cranky? Oh, yeah, people dying. 20. All right, so this is considered an awful barracks, which, to be honest, isn't that surprising. Let's go ahead and expand what we're growing here, just because I think we have planting skill, and I think it would be somewhat beneficial. And I think that covers the whole radius, right? Like this one won't get filled in, but all right, now it's at least a dull barracks, which is better than a terrible one. I can get this metal out of here. That should help as well. All right, so the question is, what do we need to do next to move us forward? Well, I certainly need to cook. There's no doubt about that. These guys will be helpful just from making the herbal medicine. We can grow it, but it's kind of nice to just get it produced for us. Who's our social person? You are a social person. Let's trade with BB. You're a combat supplier, so maybe there's a chance we'll get something relatively decent. Hulk body. Well, I don't know about that. I can sell some of this stuff. Do we want to sell the recurve bows? I assume we're equipped with whatever we actually want to use. I don't have enough money to really do anything meaningful here. It would be nice to buy like assault rifles or flak vests or stuff like that, but I don't think we really have anything. Let's go ahead and sell that for now. I assume we have the weapons. Yeah, we have bows equipped at the moment. So that gives us the tiniest amount of silver to work with, which is fine for the time being. All right, we know you're going to have a meltdown. There's really nothing I can do about it. Right, we don't want to refuel this. If anything, we want to fuel this. But we kind of have to wait for the fiber corn. I don't want to lose any more. Okay, so you have Ablasia for 37 days, which will get you through your addiction without any problems. So I'm not too worried about that. You're a careful shooter. You have a passion for cooking. Very high social. I mean, there's not that much of a harm in bringing him on board, right? You can be a medical bed. I guess you're going to go in the prison for a while. You're not bleeding or anything, so we don't have to worry about bandaging you up, which is good. Spacecraft chunks, that means metal. Metal means we can build something a little better than we currently have going on. Now, does it make sense to start working on... Well, what text do I have, I guess, is the first thing I need to look at. Okay, I have almost nothing. So smithing, electricity, all this stuff is not even close to existing yet. So we're kind of limited in what we can do at the moment. But I would really like to get this fueled stove up and running. That would be fantastic. Is that guy's name Poopy? Interesting. Interesting name. So we should have the ability to, I would assume our backgrounds will allow for natural meditation focus. Yep. Okay, so we probably should build in some time for meditation more than anything. Because I would like to get this anima tree going. That would be really helpful. All right, Henderson, I guess, just becomes one of ours. We can put him in this medical bed for now. Just a wood double bed. But somebody's going to have to take care of him and feed him. The thing I'm most worried about is all these little breakdowns that we're going to have. Like, so far, they haven't been that bad, but it definitely can get worse. I kind of feel like we have to get smithing up and running and work towards electricity. We probably should build some more research benches. Right, is anyone assigned to doctoring? Yes, you are. I know you don't like it, but you're going to starve to death if you don't eat it. All right, we should probably bring silver inside. Let's go ahead and check that box just so we have some place to haul it. And then we should probably build some beds for the animals out here so they can sit and recover. There we go. Little sleeping spot. Should be able to feed them there. Don't really want to lose the cows. It'd be nice to keep them. Who is assigned to doing anything? Oh, you're feeding them. Okay, that's great. Right, how close are we to this being done? Not really. I mean, some of the edges are pretty close, but it'd be really nice to get some fiber corn done. Really like to get that going. And I don't really want to chop too many more trees because it really impacts our ability to do a lot. I'm going to disallow these. I don't want them using up all the fiber corn to rebuild those. I think I want to focus on getting this up and running. So they're not growing at all because they have no light. So we'll need to move torches over there. We're back to an awful barracks, which is no good. I mean, we're generating a decent amount of rice. It's just a matter of cooking and converting that to something a little more useful. I mean, 36 days is plenty of time, but I would like to keep at least 10 meals on hand. Probably 20, to be honest, because we eat twice as fast. So it would be good to have more than that on hand. And that would get rid of some of these mood debuffs. You know, actually, I don't think we're getting any debuffs, but we still have very low expectations. Yeah, somebody's got to feed this man. He doesn't have to be happy. He's just got to eat. Hey, look at that. We're getting around to cleaning. We really should wall this off so it's separate from the cooking room so that the blood spatter and everything doesn't count against the dirt level. Oh, well, we lost him. I guess that's okay. You know, at least it's less we have to worry about at the moment. This is kind of a tight playthrough at the moment. Let's feed Henderson before his malnutrition gets worse. All right, fiber corn is getting real close to getting done, and that is my current bottleneck. I wish I could just chop the trees. That would make it super simple. And, you know, to be clear, I can. It's just that it resets the timer on this. So I really want to start moving past this trees ravaged debuff because it's pretty painful. I mean, it lasts a long time. I am grateful we have the dogs to do some hauling, at least for now. All right, we do have more metal we can mine. I don't know if anybody's actually scheduled to do mining. Nobody should do hunting. Here's something getting built. I don't know what that would have been. All right, looks like we harvested some wood and did something with it. I don't know what we did with it. I assume those building noises played into whatever we did with it, which is unfortunate because that's not what I wanted to do. I really, more than anything, I really want to get this fueled. Can we haul these anywhere? And I guess more importantly, can we start breaking them down? So if we look at production, we could put a stone cutter's table in here. I don't want to do it yet. Okay, here's another thing we're wasting time on. Let's clear the home area from all of this. I don't need any of this to be considered the home area at the moment because we're just going to spend a bunch of time cleaning the outdoors, which is not something we need to be worried about at the moment. We have a raid coming, approaching from multiple angles. They seem to be tribal, so nothing too devastating. All right, let's stay inside area 1, I guess. Let's make sure our animals stay inside area 1 as well. I think several of them should be taken out by mostly these traps. I guess we could try lining up over here. Oh, why are you so slow? Oh, you're vomiting from food poisoning. I guess that kind of makes sense. All right, was that all of them? Apparently. Oh no, a fire. And here I am eliminating our home zone from around this stuff. All right, well, we need to put out that fire. Does it make sense to capture any of these people, or is it even feasible that we capture some of these people? Um, Chemical interest and beautiful. Staggeringly ugly jogger. I mean, it's kind of, you are a cook. We do need a cook. I guess we could try to capture these two. They're probably gonna die. Don't have any medicine. You are like sicker than a dog. If anybody should be tending, it's definitely not you. I'd be surprised if any of these people live. All right, well, it looks like the rain was polite enough to help us here. We do have a prisoner spot. It's indoors. Hopefully the temperature is fine enough to drag them back there. All right, so he's in no immediate danger, but probably should finish tending whatever we can. You can just capture no reachable, unreserved, enclosed prisoner mark bed in a safe temperature. I don't believe you because they're right here. Is this not a bed in a safe temperature? Okay, I'm confused as to why that's not working. Oh, is it just because it's outside the zone we currently have allocated for our people? That's probably it. Let's unrestrict everyone and then try again. I'm guessing that's the case. Yes, it is. Where did you go? Pepper, you gotta haul this person, man. You can't just leave him there. What kind of person are you? All right, let's unforbid everything. Hopefully next season or next day we can go around, actually harvest stuff again. That'd be great. Looks like we did lose the rest of that, so we do have to build that wall again. Sooner rather than later would be ideal, given the situation. What's your... Oh, yeah. Well, we probably knew that was going to happen. We could use... We're getting a decent amount of herbal medicine. There's no reason we can't use it. All right, the infection is tended. Rare thrombos. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? There's no way we're going to be able to take out thrombos at this point. All right, hopefully we can get enough wood to... We rebuilt the wall already. Hopefully we can get enough to get cooking up and running. That would be awesome. We do need to start converting these people to our faith. So let's start working on that. Henderson is starving, but just a little bit. All right, hopefully we can get this refueling done. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. Where did that fire come from? That must have been a lightning thing. All right, so I need to definitely keep at least the walls in the home area. That is going to get nasty real quick. We don't need all of that being the home area, but the walls would be nice. Let's go put out the fires if we can. Please and thank you. Okay, we should be able to repair that. That's great. Medical emergency, major infection. Your immunity is not really keeping up. You can tend now. Who is our best? You're our best. Yeah, that's not great. What do we got going on here? Smithing is done. Okay, let's work on electricity. That's going to take a while, but that's going to be the next major leap forward for us. Henderson is probably still starving. Yes. Who is our cook? Okay, nobody has great cooking skills. At least not at the moment. But if we can prioritize cooking, that would be awesome. Actual meals. Looks like we burned through the fuel. Wait, did you not? Okay, you got to do some healing there. I don't think he's gonna make it. We might need to chop his leg off. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Is that the right leg? In a dirty, dark room with 4 medical skill, we're gonna try to chop your leg off and save your life. Let's see how that goes. Oh, you have lung rot from that. Can I just move you up here? All right, let's take a bleary-eyed Pepper and go operate on this guy with almost no medical skill in the dark. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, somehow he lived and he doesn't have an infection. You have severe malnutrition though, so you need to be fed ASAP. All right, what's going on over here? Ready to harvest fiber corn. We have another raid coming. All right, this is gonna get a little challenging here. At least it's coming from a single location, but they will bypass. We don't have that many traps left anyway. Looks like they'll hit the couple that we do have. Are they tribal? They are tribal. Man, we really need to get more wood. It's becoming extremely problematic. Let's move you down here. Let's get animals to stay in area 1. We don't want them getting killed unnecessarily. Okay, we got a couple injuries, nothing too crazy. If we can get a couple shots off. Okay, we got a couple hits. Let's get out of there because we have some other opportunity once they get over here. Maybe they'll miss a shot and hit something. No, they're gonna make it through. Shooting at the dryad. I'm not overly concerned about the dryads. Looks like I took a couple hits there. Yeah, if they killed the dryads, I'm not too worried. You need tending. Oh, they're all bruises. Not bad. Where are you going? Are you trying to feed rice to the bull? You've eaten. Come on over here. No, don't step on the trap. Don't step on the trap. Yep. We are landing a couple shots. Of course, they are also landing a couple shots. Headshots. That's not good. All right, your condition, you actually have an injury now. You have the best medical, so let's tend to you. All right, are they going to start coming in at us, or are they just going to light fire to all our fields? Looks like that's what they're going for at the moment. They're killing our dryads, which I'm not that worried about. We are going to need to put these fields out. He's bleeding, although I don't know. Looks like it's going to be a while before that becomes a problem for him. Okay, we do have somebody coming around. They're definitely going to hit at least a couple traps. Maybe the rest of them are starting to make their way around now. 2 of them are injured. He's going to bleed out. He's eventually going to bleed out. Okay. So somehow they dodged. Oh, apparently columns are not good for this. So they're just dodging all of the... That's going to not be great. Let's get them in. I would really like them to get in and not behind the wall. There we go. Now that wooden door is going to get destroyed and they're going to escape. But that's fine. Unless we want to shoot them. Are they worth anything? They're kind. They have good shooting skill. We're definitely dealing with a lot of malnutrition. Let's just capture you and throw you in there just for the sake of doing it. You know, we actually... It shouldn't be too bad given all the herbal medicine we have. And most of this fire was put out by the rain. This guy's still bleeding out. But this guy will probably make it off the map. I don't want him anyway. He's greedy, and greedy is not particularly great. All right, well, hopefully bandaging with actual health packs will get this done a little quicker. Go ahead and speed up time. You're inadvertently becoming a doctor. Is not something I intended on doing, but that's all right. Let's get everybody to get some sleep. I'd love to harvest up some of this fiber corn. Actually, plant cut is #1 priority. So you would think they would go out and do that pretty much right away. I think our animals were the only thing restricted, so let's unrestrict them. I would really like to get this fiber corn up and running. Skunk got an infection. That's not that surprising. Let's prioritize harvesting this area. It would be great to get some of this wood. If anything, before you do that, yeah, you're already refueling. Let's get some cooking done. That definitely needs to happen. Got another right leg situation going on here. Well, pepper is actually our best medical at the moment. Let's go ahead and tend. Try to clean up some of this blood around here. All right, medicine maker Dryad 1 was just injured. No, they're bleeding out. I mean, we could tend to them. Maybe that will stop them from dying. And we get some medical skill out of it, so can't complain too much. Do we have a dumping site for all these bodies and everything? I don't know if we ever set one up. So let's... Yeah, we did. It's over here. We should be dumping that in there. I think we just are at a point where we don't have a lot of time. Time is our current bottleneck. All right, let's feed our person. How is the malnutrition on everybody else? Probably pretty bad. Apparently only moderate. It's not too bad. All right, well, we got some repairs going on. We really should do a better job of harvesting as much wood as possible and getting it replanted because we need so much of it. Does it make sense to switch you to a woodmaker dryad? I feel like wood is our current bottleneck, like by far. Yeah, let's switch it. We have a decent medical supply. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's decent. So let's just switch over to wood. I'd also really like to get some... Looks like we got a little bit of anima grass up and running here, but more would be better. We're having a little party. Well, we know columns aren't the right thing, so let's go ahead and deconstruct all those. And we really should replace them with wooden fences. So we'll free up a little wood by doing that. What's going on with you? You are not going to make that unless I chop your leg off. So let's amputate your leg, and it looks like you're going to get another amputation under your belt. How exciting for you. Helper outsourcing. Lend 3 colonists. That'd be almost our entire colony. Why did we not amputate the leg? I thought that's what we were doing. Is there enough time? Will we get it done? Surgery failed, which means she's definitely going to die. Well, I guess you're getting a little bit of medical skill. You know what? Let's not waste any more on that. There you go. Cannot haul. So can't you haul the bodies over there? Apparently they were too fresh. I gotta haul the nasty ones. Let's haul all this crap out of here. These guys are probably not far behind, given their malnutrition states. Let's prioritize doing a little feeding. Who's the closest thing to a cook we got? I guess it's also Pepper. All right, let's do some cooking, and then we can feed them. Oh, we're out of food. Never mind. I don't care if they dislike it. They're dying. All right, so we're definitely in a little bit of a rough situation here. Let's go ahead and try to trade with Jay. See what he's got. We do have a little bit of money in the bank here. Let's buy some pemmican because we're running a little short on food. Good grape, but we should probably keep that. Oh yeah, we're in a rough spot with food. I mean, the rice is ready to harvest. We just need time to do it. I think we have to just prioritize it, right? You just need time to go get the food. So the question is, if they're unrestricted, why are they not? Okay, there they are. They are harvesting now. All right, well, I think we will put the cut in here for today. Little bit of a rough situation in general, but we are starting to somewhat stabilize. We're harvesting the lumber that we need. We're harvesting the food that we need. Hopefully we can get some stuff cooked up. Hopefully we can get some stuff rebuilt. There's an awful lot of traps, and I'm spending a ton of resources on them. So I'd like to stop doing that at some point. But for the time being, we're just harvesting up as much wood as possible. And I think we need to make sure we definitely refuel before doing anything else, because I do want to be able to cook. So let's go ahead and prioritize cooking. Just get that done. Not that dirty. All right, so we'll call it there. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.